Now let us see how to pass this element identifier from a separate file. It is similar to what we have done to take the value from the Excel. So we created a program to read from the Excel file and we have paused in between the different classes. Similarly, we have to do for the object identifier also. So we can have a separate notepad where we can add the objects. So it is be easy for us to write the export values and object identifier values. From there we can read the notepad and bring to the driver, and from there we pass to the decide pages. So this is a good practice. So let's see how to do this one. Here I have given the element identifier. So this is a hard coded value. I can name it in a different value. So let be the element identifier export. Now let us create a notepad, the properties file. From there we are going to take the value and going to pass. I am going to paste it directly under the Selenium framework, object repo.properties file. So this is a blank file now. I have taken this export value and I am moving to the properties file, this one. Just pasted the value here. So this is the object identifier. I'm referring you to the export. Similarly, instead of export I can use ID, name, class, etc. And I'm using this text to refer this identifier. So this is just a reference to this identifier. I'm going to pass the same reference value inside the code. Just I'm pasting it here. So we referred that as object repository. Now let us write a function to read from this properties file and to pass in this home page. So we are going to do the connection in between these object repositories and the home page. So let us write a program for that. I am creating a folder. Let's name it as repository. Here I am going to write a program to read from this object repo.properties. I have created a new Java class. I just copied. I will explain this. So you can find this code from the GitHub. I have given in the description. So this function is to pass the properties file here, and from there we are going to load. So for this we have written this function. And this one then. So we need to take the property value here and we are going to split this based on the colon, like export, ID, name, and what is the value passed for that. So these three things will be done here. It is going to split it based on the colon and based on the locator value. In our case it is export, so it is going to take that one. So based on the locator type as export, this is going to select the case. So for us it will be get selected because we are given as the export. Similarly we can use ID, name, class, like that we can use. In our case it is export. So this program you can use to read from this object reporter properties. You can have a new package and new class added there. So I have declared the name, reference name here, that was given in this properties file. And these properties are read by the program, and that will be fed here. After that, I need to change the functional library. So instead of directly using the XPath, I need to pass the code similarly like this. So I'm just replacing this code with this code. So this is going to initiate the properties file and is going to get the data from there. In the functional library, I need to add this parameter, parser. Similarly, I need to add this in the constructor. I'm going to import that. I'm just going to import, declare the value here, and initiated that one. Now saving that one. Okay, the error got cleared. Moving to homepage class. Simply I'm making the changes in the homepage constructor also. So what we have done in the functional library, we need to do the same in the homepage also. Changing it accordingly. In the constructor, I need to make this change. I'm adding the parser. This dot parser is equal to parser. Just initiating the parser value here. Here I am making the changes similar in the home page also. I am passing the SSN parameter. I need to declare that value here. I need to declare this globally, so over the class. So here I am adding the code to read from this object reporter properties. Import the repository parser. Let initiate the parser globally and import that. I'm saving it, the error has gone. Now we are all set to pass the data from this properties file. So through this object report.properties. And the driver file is going to read that file, and from the parser value is going to be passed in home page, and from there it is going to refer the functional library and the object.properties file from where it is referring the data. So we can call it from like this. This is the reference value what we are adding in this properties file. So from this home page we can pass inside this functional library. So this is going to read this property file, this particular value. So this is being passed as an element identifier. So this is what we have done.